Alright guys, so today we are going to do a handstand focused workout. I've got a buddy with me today, Coach John. He's going to help us out, and same as before, you're going to follow along and we're going to take you through our warm-up right the way into the workout and into our cool down. We're going to spend maybe 10 minutes or so working on our handstands. After we work on our handstands, we're going to go into a sweaty workout. We've got a few movements. We've got 12 minutes. We're then going to go into 21 burpees, 15 dips, and 30 jumping jacks. During our 12 minutes, we'll do as many rounds as we can. And apart from that, the only equipment we need today is a chair or a table or a bench or something, nice and low, and maybe a towel or a jumper. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to kick things off. We'll do 5 jumping jacks. All ready? And we'll go into some cross jacks. Give yourself a wee pat in the back. And then we'll get into some bounces with the shoulders. And then we'll go some arm circles. So all the way up and around. We're trying to squeeze the shoulders together. And we'll change direction. Oh, get all the clunks and clacks out of there. You got crunchy shoulders? Yeah. One more. Alrighty, so we'll go take a wee step back. We're gonna go feet together, go through something called a caterpillar. Hands here are gonna go to the floor. From there, walk those hands on out as far as you possibly can. Really squeeze the bum, squeeze the tummy, see if you can lick the floor, catch some coronavirus. We'll walk the hands back into your feet. We're going to do 5 of those. We're not going to count that first one by John. Sorry, John. And here we go. Walk it on out. Squeeze nice and tight. See how long we can get. And walk it back in. Fighting to keep those legs nice and straight. I have a sneaky suspicion my microphone is going to go mad as I kept my jumper on. But it's cold, so we're going to stick with it. How many is that, John? 3? Yeah. Nice, really stretching out the back of the legs. Yeah. Good. So, same as yesterday's workout, feel free to get the family to join in, make it a fun activity, especially with handstands. Kids love that sort of thing. And it should all be fairly approachable today. So we're going to open up our hips and our sides a little bit, and then we'll get stuck into our handstands. John's going to go into a nice big lunge. From there, he's going to reach an elbow down towards the floor. And from there, give a wave to the sky. Beautiful. We're going to do 5 more of those. Elbow all the way down, little squeeze, all the way up to the sky, little wave, all the way down and up. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And 5. We'll swap over legs. Don't worry if you can't get all the way down. Just go as deep as you can and try to press that hip towards the floor. Give the sky a little wave. Try to squeeze your bum if you can. Really rotate that spine. Stretch those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Alrighty, so John's specialty movement, his little party trick, are handstands. So he's a good person to have for today. John's going to take us through a few little stretches. 4 or 3 positions. Start off, fingers forward. What are we thinking about here, John?
done 10 to 15 of those, we're going to bring our hands onto the backs of our palms, fingers pointing together. Again, we want nice lock big elbows. From there, right, just rock side to side.
That's
Nice. Again, if that's hard to get into that position, we'll spend 20 or 30 seconds just trying to get nice and up like that. So sat down.
So what John was talking about there, where he's saying about his fingers turning into his toes, we're going to do the same process for all the other joints of our arm. So our wrists become our ankles, our elbows become our knees, and our shoulders become our hips. If you can get your sort of head around that, it's a really useful way of getting more comfortable in a handstand, because you just do what you normally do with your legs. All right, we're going to try a few different shapes of our handstand. This is where we're going to need our chair or sofa or something. What John's going to do is he's going to set his hands down on the floor and form an L shape. He's going to get his legs up there. He's going to get them as straight as he can. John's got quite tight hamstrings, but he's doing a great job here. His tummy's nice and tight, and he's really shrugging into the floor. Beautiful. We're going to come back down. We're going to do about 10 seconds of that. Even in that position, you can try a few shrugs. See if you can get your bum to go up and down in the air. We're going to do this now. You can follow along. Up in position. If you're trying those shrugs, give that a wee blast. And back down. Lovely. At this point, I'm going to strip a little bit. The next thing we're going to go into, John is going to go and, when he's in his L shape, he's going to play around with his hands a little bit. He's going to see if he can move them, build a bit of confidence upside down. There you go. A little bit of side to side. Lovely. You can move back and forward. I'm going to find that useful later on. Let's be a little bit creative. All right. So we're going to do, again, about 10 to 20 seconds in that shape, seeing how creative we can be. Off we go. Nice and locked out with those elbows. Be nice and tight. Just getting comfy. Alrighty. Perfect. Whew. Catch your breath a little bit. Last thing we're going to do with our bench or chair is going to be moving our head a little bit. It's quite disorientating when you go upside down, so getting comfortable moving the head's important. So same shape. John's going to think about tucking his chin towards his chest and then looking through his eyebrows towards the floor, just finding a good handstand shape. Maybe do 5 to 10 reps. I'm going to join in some here. Just trying to keep the body still while that head moves. Super job. All right, so that's our easy version. If you're up for trying a slightly harder version, we can do all those same things up against the wall. And John moves the bench out of the way. We can start things off with something called a wall walk. When we're doing handstands, while it might seem less scary to kick up facing away from the wall, it actually teaches us a better shape and builds more strength by facing the wall. So we're going to go lying on the floor, press on up. As he presses up, then leg up in the air and other leg up, nice and tight. Now, just like we practiced earlier, if you're comfortable moving your hands, you can move them back in towards the wall. If you're not, that's fine, just work that nice long shape. And if you can get in close enough, we can do those same drills as before. We can try moving in and out. You can try maybe grabbing an elbow, maybe grabbing a shoulder, maybe tucking that head and chin. Oh, fancy hip taps, I like it. Beautiful. So same idea. We're going to go up 10 to 20 seconds, have a little play, come back down. We'll maybe do 2 sets of that. and feel free to stay with the chairs or the bench, that's fine. All right, here we go. Up we go, nice big rep. Trying to stay under control when you move those hands. We're not just flailing, trying to be controlled, that weight through one arm. Whew. All right, before we go up again, do a quick bit of mobility. John's got a towel, I've got a, whatever this is. You're gonna grab your arms as wide as you need. Arms nice and straight, we'll go all the way up and over. And all the way back. Great thing about doing this in your house, if you moan, people aren't going to ask too many questions. Do 3 more of those. Really trying to keep those arms nice and locked. Cool. All right, we're going to go back up into our handstand. Ready? And up we go. Back tight. Now hopefully nobody fell into any tables, knocked down any small children, or did anything inappropriate with those. We're going to finish off one last stretch, and then we're going to talk about doing something a bit more sweaty. John's super excited about that. He's been training loads recently. So towel goes behind us this time, palms facing forward, and from there we'll lift on up. Try not to cover your face too much. And we'll go again. Aiming for those nice 5 reps. Ooh, perfect. Alrighty, it's almost time, John. So, we have 3 movements in today's workout. The first is going to be a burpee. Burpee, we've got our chest set down on the floor, popping back up on the feet, celebrating all that hard work with a little jump on the clap. If it's really hard work getting up and down that bottom part, you could do the same thing with straight arms. Perfect, back up again. Beautiful, super athletic. Nice one in between, you'd be stepping in and out. You might see that as we go through this and as we get super tired. Alrighty, second movement then, it's going to be our dips. This is where you're going to need your chair or your bench. Beautiful. John's going to sit just at the edge of the bench, fingers over the end, and then from there he's going to slide his bum down and keep his back as close to the bench as he can. Takes a bit of time to figure out that sweet position. And he's trying to get as deep as he can here without aggressive pain in your shoulder. You want it to be relatively comfortable, but we do ideally want shoulders below your elbows. Perfect. And then final movement is going to be back to our jumping jacks again. We did this at the start, so we don't need to go through them. All right, 12 minutes, 21 burpees, 15 dips, and 30 of our jumping jacks. Getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Parts about doing a workout is knowing how has to go. John and I haven't done this workout before. Hopefully none of you have done it before either. Trick is, don't go out too hot. 12 minutes is a long time to do fitness work. Going to be relatively steady. Start to finish that. Don't want it. Alright, on their dips. At the moment I'm keeping pace with John, partly so he doesn't feel so bad, and also I want to be able to do a little bit of talking while we go through our reps. Arms will start to burn in these, especially after those burpees. I cannot wait until later rounds. Alrighty, and then jumping jacks. Once you get into second and third round, the breathing's still under control. You can start to move it a little bit faster. If it feels terrible already, maybe just don't. Ooh, front of the shoulders. Burning. Good these going, we're 2.5 minutes in. And the single digits. In case you're one of the 1% of the population that seems to enjoy burpees, you try making them a little bit trickier. You can jump up as high as possible each time. I'm not going to do that. Here, John and I are getting a little bit heavier on our feet as we get tired. And this round's on. Just keep them clean. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Get deeper and deeper. And we're talking less and less to allow you to focus more on your breathing, on your movement. And keep going as long as you can on your pace. Don't stop for water. Don't stop to scratch your arse. Just keep moving. Just plenty of time to do do that later. As it gets harder to push off the floor, keep your tummy tight. Alright, we're well into halfway, guys. Just keep moving. Making this as easy as you can. The straighter you can land with your legs, the less movement you have to do. Struggling to count to 5, and then 2 to 5, then 3 to 5, 4 to 5, that gets you to 20, and then there's only one more. You don't have to do all the sets unbroken, but if you can, go for it. Sometimes. All right. Weeks of squats been put to the test here. Shoulder system. Alrighty. Not long to go. Okay guys, there's that 2.5 minute mark. Going real well. Helps to think of your dinner. Go for it. How tasty those spuds will be. You got this. Seconds. Here we go. Ten. Bonus. All right, dude. All right. So, after that workout, stay on your feet. Start to get your breath back. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to do a stretching, or do our first stretch standing up so you can still breathe. Reach that arm up around your head. Pull over, trying to get that arm down the back and reach on over. As you pull your arm, try and resist it with the other arm. That'll help get a better stretch while you focus on your breathing. Another 10 seconds. And we'll swap it over. I don't know about you, John. My arms can't stop working. It's a spot after day work. Just some time to yourself, with your family, whoever it is that you do it with. Don't forget, we're going to be trying to put one of these out every day. Not all of them will be sweaty like this. Some will be more strength based. Some will be sweaty like this. A few others more mobility based. But I'm going to give you great workouts in your house. You can just follow along, turn off a little bit and just relax. Stay up to date. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll get them straight into your notifications every time. Alright, you want a wee calf stretch? What one do you want? Let's go classic. I'm going to try and sit down and do a squat. If you struggle in this position, you can get something underneath your heel a little bit. That'll help tip you forward. Goal is to get your bum, touch your ankle, and sit on forward. The weight here is through the knee. Aye. Better than you thought? Better than you thought, a little bit? Uh-huh. Never does. Common misconception. No. We'll swap it over. That's pretty glad of our pace. Both of us probably could have gone a wee bit hotter, but for the purposes of the video and also for John's cardiovascular system. And also your poor ears, having to listen to my breathing through this mic the whole time. Oh yeah, always. Sure. There's no difference. Yeah. Just like a normal CrossFit class then, Johnny. No differences. Alright again, let's leave it there. Cool beans. See you guys next time.